welcome to Excel tips and tip number 36. And as promised in the last tip, that we'll look at COUNTIFS, SUMIFS and AVERAGEIFS as an extension of the last tip. And here we are about to look at them. I'll also attempt to show you a workaround for 2003 users for SUMIFS, as it's not available until 2007 onwards, as are COUNTIFS and AVERAGEIFS. So let's kick straight into this. We've got some data that we want to use, so let's go with the COUNTIFS first. Equals COUNTIF, near the top, COUNTIFS, and you can see what the criteria range is, one, and what criteria one is. So we're going to say units is the criteria range, and the criteria is going to be greater than or equal to, quote, and where's my ampersand? There it is. 500. Criteria range 2. So we're going to say this time is dollars. Let me just drag that one down a bit. Dollars. And we want greater than or equal to on that one as well. So this is me referencing the direct cells. Just fix them up. Okay. You don't need to absolute reference these, but just like to be clean. And you'll see that there's 2. I'll say, I'll do it now as well. So let's just copy that across, and let's change this now to actual text to show you that it still works for those who missed the last episode. And 30,000. Voila, that works. Alright, now we're going to do SUMIFS on the screen. Now our sum range is going to be, let's say, dollars. F4. Criteria range, we'll start with units. F4. Criteria is going to be quote greater than equal to quote ampersand 500. Hit F4 for your absolutes again. Criteria range 2 is going to be the dollars. Absolute that. Comma quote greater than or equal to quote ampersand and our amount F4. Close the brackets, and that works. And again, I'll show you the text version. And later on I'll actually show that this works more than just numbers, the text version. And then AVERAGEIFS. Oops. So the average range that we want to look at is the dollars. Criteria range units again. The criteria is going to be greater than or equal to and 500. Our second criteria range will be dollars. And we want that to be greater than or equal to percent. This one, 4. You can see the average comes out, and again we'll show you quickly with the text. All well and good. Now, I was going to do the exact same thing over here, but what I want to just show you, and I'll just do it on one of them because it will do the purpose for you, SUMIFS, and the sum range. Let's have a look at the interest. We'll have a look at the criteria range being the amount. F4 is greater than we want. Greater than or equal to, we'll make it still. And 300,000. And the second criteria, we want to have the actual bank. And we can just say directly to that cell now. And you'll see that works. Now, as a test, just so you can see it, we can actually type in West Bank. And you know that works, so I'm not going to change to 300,000. And you'll see it comes up with exactly the same result. Now, he asked earlier, or I said earlier, that I would show you how to do it with 2003. So 2003 users, this is what you've been waiting for. The function is called SUMPRODUCT. And what you do is you open up the array and you do the first array. And let's say we wanted to have a look at Westpac Bank first, so we'll say that. And we'll say Westbank equals, well, that range equals that. So we've started an array here. Then what we'll do is we'll multiply that by the second array, which is going to be the amount is greater than or equal to this cell. And then what we want to do is multiply that by the interest. So what this will do, you can see the answer comes up the same. What this does is actually set up arrays. And if I Alt-Enter, just to format this out so we can see each of these arrays by themselves. So if I highlight that and press F9, which will show the calculation, it says true, false, true, false, false, true, false, true, which is when we're looking at Westbank's true, false, true, false, false, true, false, true. I'll now do the amounts, and you can see that gives us another matrix, and then finally the interest. So what's going to happen here is as we go down, I hit Shift-Enter, as we go down, it will actually say this is a true, this is a true, so 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 49,917. 0 multiplied by 1 is 0, so this one automatically becomes 0. Same here, same here, same here, same here, same here. And true, true, so 1 multiplied by 55,800. So it's going to end up being 49,917 plus 55,880. As simple as that. And that's how you can get around it in Excel 2003 using SUMPRODUCT. Hopefully for those of you who are still stuck back in 2003, that's going to help you out. Otherwise, those in 2007 and 10 enjoy the wonderful thing that is SUMIFS, COUNTIFS and AVERAGEIFS in your day-to-day work.